Sanibonani babukele emakhaya. Igama ngoqiniso wanqumana. Ngiyanamukela kwa-Basic Maths and Science eNzulu. Namhlanje sizofunda i-maths. Ngifuna sifunde ama-laws of exponents. Ama-basics kahle kahle. Okwamanje sisugijimela ekuthenini sisolve ama-equations noma sisolve ama-problems. But sizofunda ama-basics. Ngoba ngiyabhilivela ekuthenini ukuze ukwazi uku-understand ama-fruits esihlahla kumele wazi ama-roots aso ukuthi kwenzakalani phansi kuqala. So nakhona futhi singakawafundi ama-basics, ama-laws, ama-exponents. Ngifuna siqale la kwama-basics e-maths. You must know the opposite. Kumele wazi ukuthi u-plus i-opposite ka-minus. Kumele wazi ukuthi u-multiply i-opposite ka-divide. Noma i-multiplication i-opposite ka-division. Amanye futhi ama-basics ekumele uwazi ukuthi kusuke kukhulunywa ngani makuthiwa i-sum, difference, i-product noma i-quotient. I-sum si-obtainer after si-adda iy'namba. Akwenzela isibonelo la u-2 plus 2 equals 4. So in this case, u-4 is the sum. Kube i-difference. I-difference means we are subtracting. Sithole i-difference as a result of subtracting numbers. Lana, u-3 minus 1 equals 2. U-2 is the difference. Bese kuba i-product. I-product si-obtainer as a result of multiplying. 3 times 2 equals 6. U-6 therefore becomes a product. Kube i-quotient. Lama tables lawa constructed in a way ukuthi kuzowenza izinto kuzowenza ukuthi kube lula ukuthi wa-understand, because ngifike ngabeka i-sum ne-difference. Going back to lento ade ngisho ngithi you must know the opposites. So into oyenza when you add numbers, uma minus ama-numbers, kumele uyi-oppose leyo nto leyo. Okay, so i-sum i-oppozana ne-difference, ngakusho nalokho. Okay, but coming back to i-quotient, i-quotient siyithola as a result of dividing numbers. So in this example, 4 is the quotient. So kubalulekile ukuthi uwabambe lama-basics lawo before uqale solve ama-complicated problems. Okay, now-ke ama-laws, ama-exponents. Now nala futhi ama-tables constructed in a way ukuthi ama-opposites, i-product being the opposite of i-quotient. Okay, siba ilo yokuqala kuba i-product of powers, i-opposite ne-quotient of powers. Kwi-product of powers sithola ukuthi every time uzoba ne-base efanayo, in this case kube u-a, where u-a can be any number except 0. Okay, lana ngithe u-a to the power of n times u-a to the power of m. Since u-a is the same, i-base yethu is the same, i-product of powers allows us ukuthi we just add ama-exponents. Ngakwenzela futhi example lana 2 to the power of 2 times u-2 to the power of 3. Because u-2 uyi-base and uyafana between the two expressions, ngingakwazi ukuthi ngimbeke u-2 oyedwa, and then for ama-exponents I just add ama-exponents. Another note to take lana ukuthi multiplication corresponds with addition kwi-product of powers. Unlike kwi-quotient of powers, kumele wazi ukuthi ba difference products of powers ne quotient of powers. Kwi quotient of powers obvious quotient sesiyazi ukuthi igama quotient means we are dividing. Sisuke sine same base si divider nge same base but kwi power ehlukile. Okay, la now a to the power of n divided by a to the power of m. Remember kwi products of powers si addile. Kwi quotient of powers we subtract ama powers ethu. So we put down one base noma sibhala ibase eyodwa to the power of n. U-n because we numerator has to be positive. U-m uyi-power kwi-numerator, therefore it becomes negative m. So kuzoba a to the power of n minus m. Ngakwenzela i-example ngathi u-3 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 2 equals, ngambeka u-3 oyedwa ngamraise to the power of 3 minus 2 because kumele siba oppose. This side we add, this side we subtract. This brings us to the fact that division corresponds with subtraction when we are dealing with the quotient of powers. Sehle size kwi power of a product ne power of a quotient. Once again futhi isebuleti is such that bama opposites. A power of a product isitshela ukuthi uma sikhuluma ngeproduct sesiyazi vele nequotient ukuthi sikhuluma ngani. Within ama brackets siyabona ukuthi we have a multiplied by b, where a and b can be any numbers except 0. In fact, a or b can be equal to 0, but then the final answer yakho either way izoba 0. Okay, ngawenzela example u2 times 3 within ama brackets according to i-Bodmer's rule. Kumele siqale sidile ngama brackets. Okay, lana it doesn't really matter whether uthi uqala ngaphakathi kwama brackets when it comes to ama numbers noma usebenzisa le rule leni isitshela ukuthi u-a times b to the power of n siyamdistributor u-n simultiplya ngayo ku-a siphinde simultiply ngayo si raise u-a to the power of n siphinde si raise u-b to the power of n, and the final answer yethu ugcine seku-a to the power of n times b to the power of n. When it comes to ama numbers, ama pure numbers, okay, ungayibuka ngendlela ezimbili lento lena. Kukwena ukuthi wenza njengoba senzile ngaphezulu 2 to the power of 2 times u3 to the power of 2 okuyona into esinayo lana, or else ungasho ukuthi 2 times 3 uthole u6 ngaphakathi to the power of 2. I-answer yakho still lana izofana neyangaphezulu, kuzoba u36 lana i-answer yakho. Same thing nalana kuzoba u2 to the power of 2, which is 4 times 3 to the power of 2, which is 9. Should 2 times 9 still uzothola u36. But as long as we understand the basic rule, uzoba right. Okay, unlike we product rule, we quotient again bama opposites. We power of a quotient nakhona futhi distribute numbers zakho u-a to the power of n bese kwe denominator kube u-b to the power of n, ugcine usune answer yakho u-a to the power of n over u-b to the power of n. Nalana futhi ungenza noma kanjani, ungaqala ngokudivide u3 divide by 2 uthole answer oyitholayo 1.5 to the power of 2 uthole leyo answer leyo, or you can just follow the basic rule. i-power of a quotient ekutshela ukuthi kuzoba u-3 to the power of 2 all over 2 to the power of 2. Siphinde sibe nenye ilo i-power of a power. I-power of a power sisuke si-raise i-number ekwi-power already, si-raise futhi to i-power. Leyo number leyo isuke ngaphakathi kwe-bracket. Nayi example la a to the power of n all to the power of m. Umehluko phakathi kwalana ne-product rule kumele u-understand ukuthi kwi-power of products nayi le ngikhuluma ngayo lesiqale ngayo i-product of powers besinama bases awu-2 but nevertheless lawo ma bases befana. Kwi-power of a power sine base eyodwa ekwi-power futhi nakhona we are raising it to enye i-power. I-final answer yakho into esiyenzayo la we just multiply ama-powers, we don't add la, we multiply ama-powers. So sigcina sesino a to the power of n times m. Nansi example yakho 2 to the power of 2 odd raised to the power of 3 kuba u-2 to the power of 2 times 3 kube i-0 power. I-0 power simply put isitshela ukuthi anything raised to the power of 0 equals 1. Noma ngabe yini esi-raise kwi-power of 0, i-answer sohleli sithola sizohlezi sithola u-1. Lana u-a represents any number except u-0 because a can never be equal to 0 ngoba u-0 to the power of 0 i-answer yakhona i-undefined. Okay, bese siba ne-negative exponent. Negative exponent ibuya from the fact that exponents that are negative in the numerator become positive in the denominator. Lokho kusho ukuthi exponent i-negative kwi-numerator uyakwazi ukuyehlisa mayise ngaphansi it becomes positive. Enye indlela ongayibuka ngayo ukuthi u-a to the ngawenzela example ngo-a to the power of n ngawenza waba equal to 1. I-answer yakhona ithi kuzoba u-1 over a to the power of positive n. Angithi siyabona la ukuthi u-a to the power of minus n simhambisile waya ngaphansi, and then masufikile ngaphansi uyashintsha isign ube positive. Enye indlela ongayibuka ngayo lento leyo ukuthi u-a to the power of minus n kahle kahle kuno-1 la ocashile. This is why ngikwenzelile la wabona ukuthi u-1 no-1 lo ocashile ngamenza waba visible lo 1 lo ngamtimes ngo-a to the power of n because abantu abaningi yabadida lo 1 lo ukuthi usuqhamuka ngaphi. Ba understand mhlawumbe makusuke ku-2 inamba engaphambili, but mayisuke ingekho inamba it means kusuke kuno-1 ocashile la. So kahle ngesikhathi wena usuyehlisa le negative exponent uyiletha ngaphansi, u-1 lo uyasala ngaphezulu. That is why ugcina usuba no-1 over a to the power of n. So ubukade u-negative kwi-numerator waba positive kwi-denominator. Same thing applies na mawukuthi ubu-positive kwi-numerator uba negative, mawukuthi ubu-negative kwi-numerator uba positive kwi-denominator. So i-final answer yakho lagcina seku-a to the power of n. I hope ukuthi kukhona ukufundile kule video lena. Ngicela u-like, usubscribe, ukhombise nabasaqala kwi-maths because they really have to understand lama basics lawa. Ngiyabonga.